Kira Ford, your real estate cheerleader, aka your favorite Dallas realtor, and welcome. It's Monday. It is market of the moment, and I am in the Dallas Fort Worth area, and I'm super excited to walk through what is the market doing in the Dallas Fort Worth area today, the past week. What is going on? What should we know? What should we be thinking? Hold on, let me see it. Let me make sure I'm alive. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I have been doing my best to go live on all these platforms, guys. First off, I love Riverside, even though Riverside is not sponsoring this. I will shout them out. If you are someone who wants to stream on all platforms at the same time and have it shoot it out, then Riverside is your platform to be able to do that. So let's jump into things. So as we are thinking about the market of the moment, the number one thing I that comes to my mind is like the economy feels a little messy right now. Am I the only person who feels that way? Like government shutdown talk, job reports, mortgage rates. It's a lot. So let's unpack what that really means for you if you're trying to buy, sell, or invest in the DFW area. So let's start off with the government shutdown and housing. So people have been asking me if the government shut down, can I still buy, sell, invest, in houses? And I'm like, short answer, yes. FHA and of course VA loans might move a little bit slower just during this time since government's been a little weird, but you can still buy, sell, or invest. Okay, the real story isn't about whether you can, you know, buy or sell. It's more of like how you're feeling. I think that when people read headlines or when they see all these different things and other people are telling them all these things, it can make you fearful and it can make people freeze. But life doesn't stop. Okay, I will tell you that life doesn't stop. Families still grow, jobs still change, and people still move. Divorces still happen, degrees happen. Like there's so many things that happen, which makes housing and real estate never stop. So don't let these headlines start to get in your head because it's very easy to, because there's so much noise. You sometimes are like, how to decipher through what is what, okay? So that's the job shutdown in housing. Now, I would say job reports and rates. Now, here's what's actually driving mortgage rates. It's the BSL. Do you guys know what that is? Okay, great. I'm glad that you know what it is. It's the Bureau of Labor Statistics, I think. Go double check that. I don't know what the S stands for, but I believe it's statistics. But if the shutdown really delays these reports, it is going to kind of affect a few things. It might it might just slow things down, or maybe really just keep things flat. But it will not make or won't make rates go up or down. I think it's going to stay kind of steady. So truthfully, rates haven't really moved much since last week from when I looked at things. So don't be like, I don't know, I feel like I can't stress this enough. Don't let these headlines convince you that things are crashing. People have too much equity in their house for things to actually be crashing. As in like the real estate market, like back in 2008. Because so many people will be like, well, I'm just going to wait until the real estate market crashes. But it's like, it didn't crash because of, homes. It crashed because of people were giving shady loans out, and stuff to that extent. So right now, a lot of people just have a lot of equity. They could sell, make a profit, and leave if anything started to go sideways. And then, of course, I want to talk about too is headlines versus reality. Okay, headlines, they're saying mortgage applications, are kind of stale. They're stale this week. They're not really doing anything. But in reality, last week was the second biggest jump in 5 years. It was, so if anything, interest rates will probably just stay kind of flat. They'll actually hold strong. So let me just give you guys some transparency. People are still buying and selling and relocating to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The market is still alive. I repeat, the market is still alive in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It is not crashing, okay? So anyone who is banking on that, don't hold your breath, okay? All right, and then I want to talk about affordability as well. So affordability and creative like strategy. Like in this market, I do feel like we're kind of in a golden window. And I've expressed this to you guys multiple times. Like right now, interest rates are a little low and prices are still kind of low, but I do think things are going to start ticking back up. So during this golden window, this is the best time to take advantage of this. And I'm really talking to my buyers because also new construction, they have more inventory than they've ever had. They're ready to get rid of their inventory, which means they are ready to do some big deals for you. Tomorrow I have two closings. I have a sell and a buy. And my client who's buying, they're buying new construction and they are getting a deal. I mean, three-car garage. I mean, they got an office, they got a flex space, they got they got a movie room. Like they got a great deal. So affordability and creative strategy is going to help you guys in this market. So let me talk to sellers real quick. So sellers, listen up. If you've got, well, first off, you've got more tools right now than you have in the past. So like reverse offers, mortgage rate buy downs. And then I even have a client that is wanting to sell a new construction, and we are coming up with some really cool things where someone who buys the house, they don't have to pay a mortgage for 3 months. So it's all in how you structure the deal and how you're strategic. And then buyers and investors, let me say this. This is where creativity really pays off for you. A $10,000 buy down could save you more monthly than a $10,000 price cut. So just figure out what matters most to you. Is it that monthly payment or is it the price tag? So figure out what's ideal for you. So bottom line, affordability is improving, and Stephanie Johnson is calling me. So hold on. This is like one of my go-to mortgage peeps. Hello? Hey, I'm going to call you right back. I'm actually on live. I should have you. Well, no, I was like, I need to put you on speaker and talk about rates. I'll be quick. All right, bye. See, guys, but I want to make sure because she's doing a deal. So I'm like, make sure you got all my deals together. But anyways, so the bottom line is affordability is improving, and there is ways to truly buy and sell smart in this market. You just have to have strategy. And then my last two things that I'm going to just touch on, well, my last thing is mindset. Okay, in this market, here's the thing. If you're going to focus on chaos, that's what you're going to see, okay? But if you focus on opportunity, it's there too. So just like someone who is thinking about buying let's just say a red G-Wagon, all of a sudden you go out and now you see all these red G-Wagons. It's because now you're focused on that. So that's the same thing. Don't focus on chaos, focus on the opportunity, the window of opportunity right now. Also, sitting on the sidelines waiting for Fed cuts or rate cuts, you're already late. Those cuts have already usually have already been priced ahead of time. So, yeah, get with a real estate professional that is going to keep you up to date what things are going on in today's market. So don't listen to headlines. Actually talk to someone who's in the market each and every day. Also, when you're reading these headlines and you're reading these articles and you're listening to some people on social media, some people who are gurus and some people who are not, listen to people who are actually in your market. I think that would be the best bet for you guys. So with that being said, my advice for you is whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, don't sit this one out. This is the window where I really feel like sellers are motivated. There's a lot of creative strategy for buyers and investors. So you could win really big right now. It just really depends on you. Okay. So if you're someone who wants like a one pager or just want to know how to really navigate this crazy market, comment below market of the moment and I will send you over my market survival guide so you know how to survive in this market. Okay, guys? And of course, you heard it here first on Market of the Moment. I am, of course, here for your real estate cheerleader, aka your favorite Dallas realtor, and I will see you next Monday here again, 6 o'clock for Market of the Moment. See you then. Peace. Oh, Jake wants to make his debut. Say hello. Say hello, everyone. Buy, sell, and invest in real estate. Exactly. All right, friends. See you next time.